So before we start today's video, we're gonna go make a stop at Home Depot. So we need to pick up a few things for today's video. But welcome back. If you're new, welcome, and consider subscribing because we have a lot of cool content like this coming out. And you know, I do like drift kart content, and like I'm gonna be continuing some car builds that I have going on right now. So hopefully in the next couple of videos that'll be happening. But let's go to Home Depot and get today's video started. Okay, now that we're back from Home Depot with the hardware that we need, which I'll explain a little bit later, you're gonna want to take off, like, to start this swap, the go-kart like wheel swap on a wheelchair. You're gonna want to first take off your like stock wheel. So for me, it takes a 3/4 bolt, and then once that's off, I have a washer, and then the wheel comes right off. Now from here, you're gonna want to take a look at your shaft size. So with my shaft size, measuring from the like end point, which has this little lock collar, it's about 2 inches. And then from there, basically I'm gonna want to remove this key, and I'm gonna want to measure like what diameter. I already did it, and it's a 3/4 inch shaft. Then I ended up picking up hubs and other extensions that are a 3/4 inch. So once you figure out like what size shaft you have, so for me, it being 2 inches long and 3/4 inches, I ended up picking up this hub from Go Power Sports, and I'm gonna leave the link to everything that I use in the description for you guys if you end up having like the same shaft size as I do. But you know, if you have a different one, that's why you're gonna want to go ahead and measure it before you order parts, and not just take what I have in the description, because it might not fit your wheelchair. So I'm gonna show you what I have for my setup right now. Okay, so here's everything that I have for my hub setup. So I have my wheel, and I have the hub that it came with, which originally had bearings in it, but I took those out and I measured what like bolt pattern or like size it was to order this hub with the right size like, you know, hole for the shaft. And using the original bolts that came for this hub on this wheel, I was able to get the right bolt sizes and lengths to be able to use this hub, because it doesn't sit completely flush because of how big the radius is. So I got longer bolts that fit all the way through, and then like, there we go, fits all the way through. So then I can thread one of the nuts on there. And so now that I have that, basically this obviously is not like 2 inches in length, this hub. So I have a 3/4 inch shaft lock collar, and then I ended up getting a piece of metal right here, and I like cut it to a piece of metal like this that had the 3/4 inch shaft size, and was able to fit over the key that I had. And then so with that, I cut a piece off of it, and now I'm able to slip that over the key, because when I have the lock collar on, this is going to be not long enough for the bolt to put pressure on it. So when the key's in, and then I slip the piece that I cut on, and then this after, I have enough for the bolt to put pressure on the entire shaft with all the attachments on there. And because the key is like not one straight, or I guess it's not completely round, it's able, and it does have a flat piece. When that flat piece has pressure on it from this hub right here, it's not gonna lift up on that side over there. So now I can throw the bolts on and throw the wheels on, and we should be good to see how this officially looks, which is super exciting because I haven't done it yet, and this is my first time going to be seeing it with the go-kart wheel on. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on. So now that the wheel is on, you can go ahead and take it off the stand. Now we have the official go-kart wheel on the electric wheelchair, which is, it just looks so crazy. My gosh. Wow. Fitment is on point too, because that clearance is just so mint. Wow. Honestly, super happy with how it came out. Out of all honesty, taking the time to like measure everything and like make sure I had all the like right bolt sizes and like hub sizes really did make the difference for how this came out, which is so crazy. And I'm gonna end up doing the other side really soon, but I'm just taking a quick second to admire this because wow, it's just so crazy because I wanted to do this swap for a very long time, and I feel like there's no information about this kind of stuff. So I hope this video was very useful and very informational for someone who's looking to do this swap. Honestly, like it did not cost me very much to do this swap, which is fantastic because I know everyone loves to do stuff on a budget. You know, who doesn't like to save money and have a dope looking electric wheelchair? Like, holy cow. Let me go ahead, do the other side, and I'll pull it out in the sun so we can really get a good look at how this looks. Really quick before I do the other side, I just want to show you guys a side-by-side comparison of the difference between the go-kart tire and the stock tire. I mean, it is crazy. It does lift the rear end up quite a bit, and it depends on what size tire you end up going with. The thing is with doing this swap, with having a bigger tire on the kart, you get more wheel speed. So really, this does make the kart a little bit faster, and I think that's something we should test. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments below. And so we'll see how much more wheels, like how much faster this thing can get with just having a bigger tire and having more wheel speed. You know, if we were to do like a 20-foot drag, and I know it's not a lot, but these things, because they're electric, they get up to speed really quick. So here, let's just take a look at it really quick. And I'm holding it flat, and you can kind of see that there's more lift on this side for sure than this. And the diameter of this wheel when at full PSI is 8 inches. And I know this tire is only, I believe, I think it's 7 inches. So you have a full inch more, and so that really could make a difference. So now that's something that to take account for. I want to test that, but I know that we don't have time for that in today's video. We'll go ahead and swap the other side, and we're gonna see how it looks. So just put the second wheel on, and damn, this thing looks so aggressive from the rear end. Oh my goodness. Wow. I think just all around, this thing just looks so much cleaner. And I ended up cutting like the same amount, just about, and it came out to be like the same fitment on this side, which is what you want. You want identical fitment. Oh man, it just looks so good too. Oh my goodness, definitely a swap worth doing. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, especially if you are new. We have some sick content coming out with this thing. This is just this beginning of the build for the electric wheelchair, and I'm stoked for what we have next. We do have some drift go-kart content coming, and we have some car content coming. I might hint it. Let's have some dirt bike content coming. I might be getting into that, so we'll see. But I hope you guys are stoked for what we have coming. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys later.